In the palm of your hand, a glowing rectangle that lights up your world, scrolling through an endless river of information. But what if this modern obsession has roots stretching back to the dawn of humanity? Ancient civilizations didn't have smartphones, yet they too were captivated by the allure of screens' cave walls painted with mesmerizing patterns and stories that still baffle scientists today. Let's take a journey through time and uncover these ancient secrets to your modern obsession. In the heart of South Africa lies the oldest known drawing ever discovered, a simple image etched into a piece of stone some 73,000 years ago. It depicts an abstract pattern of zigzags and lines that might seem random at first glance. But to archaeologist Dr. Christopher Henshilwood, it tells a story thousands of years in the making. Henshilwood's team discovered that this ancient drawing wasn't just decorative. It was a map of stars. They believe our ancestors used these celestial charts to navigate and understand their world. As you gaze up at the night sky, do you ever wonder what tales those distant points of light hold? Fast forward to 1960, when astronomer Carl Sagan stood before Congress pleading for funds to build a massive telescope. He envisioned it as a great eye that could pierce through the veil of the universe and uncover its mysteries. The Hubble Space Telescope, as we now know it, was born from his dream. And every time you peek at your phone screen to explore the cosmos, you're channeling Sagan's spirit. But our fascination with screens isn't just about stars. It's also about tales woven together by our ancestors around crackling campfires, passed down through generations until they became the bedrock of every culture on Earth. In fact, researchers have even found that early humans had a remarkable ability to remember long sequences of sounds and images. One groundbreaking study conducted by Dr. Susan Goldin-Meadow at the University of Chicago demonstrated this vividly. She asked participants to create their own versions of complex stories told through sign language. Remarkably, the resulting narratives bore striking similarities despite differences in language, culture, and age. So maybe your phone isn't so different from those ancient cave paintings. After all, both serve as vessels for sharing and preserving our shared human experience. So next time you find yourself lost in the digital wonderland of your smartphone, remember, this modern obsession is simply a continuation of humanity's age-old quest to explore, understand, and connect with each other and the universe around us. Just as those first artists gazed up at the stars, we too look outward for answers, guided by the light that has illuminated our path since time immemorial. And just as our ancestors etched their stories onto cave walls, we now etch ours into the vast digital tapestry of the internet. In essence, you're not merely a consumer of information, you are a participant in an endless cosmic conversation that began long before your first breath and will continue far beyond your last. So go ahead, scroll away, and be part of this grand story we call life. In this intricate dance between mankind and technology, it's fascinating to ponder how our smartphones have become not just tools, but extensions of ourselves, windows into a world where we can access knowledge, express creativity, and forge connections unimaginable even a century ago. The power in your pocket is astounding when you consider its capabilities. A camera capable of capturing moments with clarity that would have been deemed magical just decades past. A library housing countless volumes of literature, history, science, and art. A global communication system linking you to people across continents in real time. This digital revolution has democratized information like never before, shattering barriers and opening doors previously reserved for the privileged few. Now, anyone with an internet connection can learn about quantum physics or ancient civilizations, compose symphonies or write novels, share their ideas, and even influence global discourse. Yet, as we revel in this newfound freedom, it's essential to remember that every tool has its drawbacks. Our increasing reliance on smartphones raises concerns about privacy, addiction, and the erosion of face-to-face interaction. But instead of bemoaning these issues, let us use them as catalysts for reflection and growth. By acknowledging the potential pitfalls, we can strive to cultivate healthy habits surrounding technology usage. Setting boundaries, practicing mindfulness, and fostering real-life connections remain crucial components of maintaining balance in our lives amidst this digital age. Moreover, as creators of content within this vast digital tapestry, it's essential that we approach our online presence with responsibility and empathy. In a world where one misguided post can go viral overnight, we must remember the power we wield and strive to use it for positive change. Just as ancient storytellers crafted tales to educate, entertain, and inspire, so too do we have the opportunity indeed, the responsibility to create content that reflects our values and contributes meaningfully to society. By doing so, we ensure that our contributions to this cosmic conversation are not just fleeting distractions, but lasting additions to the collective narrative of humanity. As we navigate this ever-evolving landscape, let us not forget that technology is merely a means to an end, a tool meant to serve our needs and aspirations. And while it's tempting to get lost in the glimmering screens of our smartphones, let us remember that true fulfillment lies not in consumption, but in creation, not in fleeting distractions, but in meaningful connections, not in mindless scrolling, but in purposeful engagement with the world around us. In essence, as we continue to shape and reshape our relationship with technology, let us strive for a future where our smartphones are not just tools of convenience or channels for entertainment, but instruments of empowerment, enlightenment, and connection extensions of ourselves that help us explore, understand, and connect with the universe in ways our ancestors could never have imagined. So go ahead, embrace your role as a participant in this grand cosmic conversation. Scroll away, create, collaborate, learn, grow, and remember. You are part of something much larger than yourself, an unbroken chain stretching back to the first cave paintings and extending far into the future. You are a link in humanity's eternal quest for knowledge, understanding, and connection. Cherish this privilege and let your smartphone be a vessel for your dreams rather than a distraction from them. In this new era of digital enlightenment, our smartphones have become not only repositories of human knowledge, but also catalysts for its expansion. They are tools that allow us to tap into the collective wisdom of millions, enabling us to learn and grow at a pace unmatched by any previous generation. From online courses offering degrees in subjects as diverse as astrophysics and quantum mechanics, to platforms where scientists collaborate on groundbreaking research, our smartphones have made knowledge accessible to all who seek it. They have democratized learning, breaking down the barriers of geography and socio-economic status that once kept many from pursuing their intellectual passions. But our smartphones are more than just educational tools. They are also platforms for creativity and expression. From the artist painting digital masterpieces on their screens to the musician composing symphonies using nothing but apps, our smartphones have become creative canvases that know no boundaries. They have made it possible for anyone with an idea to share it with the world, fostering a culture of innovation and creativity that is truly inspiring. However, this power comes with responsibility. As we embrace our role as creators and learners in this digital age, we must also be mindful of the impact our actions have on others and on the world around us. We must use our smartphones to build bridges, not walls, to foster understanding, not division, to promote peace, not conflict. We must remember that while our smartphones are powerful tools, they are still just tools. They do not define us, but they can help us define ourselves and the world we want to live in. We must use them wisely, to amplify our voices for good, to shine a light on injustice, to promote compassion, and to inspire change. In this new cosmic conversation, our smartphones are not just extensions of ourselves. They are mirrors that reflect our hopes, dreams, fears, and flaws. They are reminders that we are all connected, that every action has a consequence, and that the choices we make today will shape the world tomorrow. So as you scroll through your feeds, create new content, collaborate with others, learn from experts, and grow as individuals, remember to use your smartphone as a tool for good. Use it to connect with others, to build bridges, to foster understanding, and to make the world a better place. Remember that you are part of something much larger than yourself, an unbroken chain stretching back to the first cave paintings and extending far into the future. You are a link in humanity's eternal quest for knowledge, understanding, and connection. Cherish this privilege, and let your smartphone be a vessel for your dreams rather than a distraction from them. Embrace your role as a participant in this grand cosmic conversation. Scroll away, create, collaborate, learn, grow, and remember. You are part of something much larger than yourself, an unbroken chain stretching back to the first cave paintings and extending far into the future. You are a link in humanity's eternal quest for knowledge, understanding, and connection. Let your smartphone be a beacon of hope, a tool of empowerment, and a reminder that we are all connected in this vast cosmic dance. Your smartphone, a compact marvel of modern technology, becomes an extension of your mind, a portal to the world's vast expanse of knowledge and creativity. It is not just a communication device, but a medium that transcends geographical boundaries, allowing you to connect with others across the globe in an instant. Through this connection, you can share ideas, inspire change, and learn from diverse perspectives. You can delve into subjects that once seemed unreachable and engage with content that broadens your horizons. The world's libraries, museums, and classrooms are now at your fingertips, waiting to be explored. Yet it is essential to remember the balance. While your smartphone can open doors to endless possibilities, it can also distract from the beauty of the present moment. So, use it wisely, curate your digital world, and let it enhance your real-life experiences rather than diminish them. The smartphone is a testament to human ingenuity, a symbol of our relentless pursuit of progress. It embodies the spirit of exploration and discovery that has defined humanity since its inception. As you hold this device, remember that you are not just a user, but a steward of this powerful tool. Harness its potential to make a positive impact, to educate, to inspire, and to connect. Let your smartphone be a catalyst for change, a bridge between dreams and reality, and a symbol of our shared humanity in the grand cosmic conversation. Cherish the privilege of being part of this unbroken chain and strive to make each link count.